So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. The teams then, Deportivo against Borussia Dortmund. I'm Peter Drury and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks Peter, hello everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm going to choose Adam Lallana. Exceptional on the turn with his back to goal in opening up more options in that area between the opposition's defence and...
Has a hit! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It was such a clever idea too.
He's gone for it! He's scored!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Deportivo draw first blood here.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tella. He's had a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can...
Tella! Goal! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Deportivo have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under...
Llorente! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Now it's an Aspas! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Deportivo ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. So off we go once more. Into the channel, going through, it's a good-looking cross, forward it goes, Llorente, Gomis passes it through, going for goal, and more, and more, and more, and they are cruising away. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Borussia Dortmund look as though they're about to make a change. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Aspas. Yarmolenko gets it back.
Borussia Dortmund have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Llorente! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Oh, header! Oh, the ball's come loose! Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? And it's Aspas. Decent progress down the left. Javier Hernandez. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Goes long. Tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Yarmolenko. Has a pop! Superb from Javier Hernandez! Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that is that. Deportivo, the win they wanted, a home win that sets them nicely for an away leg whose test will be altogether sterner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Deportivo were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew exactly what they were doing and duly assured.
So hello and welcome to you from within this sea of yellow. No need for me to tell you where we are. It is the one and only Signal Iduna Park here in Dortmund. The teams then, Borussia Dortmund against Deportivo. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. Borussia Dortmund shape up in a 3-5-2.
Yeah, 3-5-2, Peter, but a formation that can accommodate a back five and the front two. I've played it, and there's a lot of running for the wing-backs, believe me.
So it's away we go then. Deportivo arrive here having won their home leg. And they're in a position where a semi-final place is all but theirs. It would take some comeback to deny them. Llorente tries a through ball. Can he finish? Battles looking to shoot. Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Deportivo take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Borussia Dortmund have opted to...
Hernandez! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Can he score? Goal! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Lallana plays it forward. David Luiz tries to get it for Pella! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level. Iago Aspas really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Plays it out to the wing. Kagawa is desperately calling for it out wide. Iago Aspas. Llorente. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Kagawa goes a great leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tella looks to clip it forward. Aspas shapes the shoots. And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Deportivo in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're already into the second period. Deportivo have it back and they can go again. Lallana, Kagawa, looking up to see who wants it.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Now the pass. Hit into the middle. Up for the header! Mario Gomez. And through to the goalkeeper. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it into the channel. Lovely little display of skill, that is. Crosses it in low. Aspas has a go! So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Aspas has a go! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
With a delicate ball. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Oh, that is lovely. Up to meet it! It's gone a long way up and away. Yarmolenko. And it's Mario Gomez. Over to the left. Aimed long and direct. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Deportivo through to the semi-finals. The trophy almost touchable. You cannot help but fancy them. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Deportivo showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.